Morning everyone, we're back on the beach for the first time in quite a while. Sorry I haven't been making any videos. I've had a lot of work going on at home. Also, I've had an operation on my hand. Took the stitches out myself yesterday, so this will be the first time I've actually used it since the operation. Right, we're going to continue GEOFFBEEPINGMAD'S hunt for a lost aircraft off this beach. He's actually lent me, you can see there, he's 80 Pro. You can't miss his 80 Pro because he's got a green stem. So, join me on the first target. Right, first target, looks like we got a 50 cal cannon shell. Yep. I don't know if it's got anything left on it. No, all the writing's gone off it. So, looks like that's been rolling around for a while. Well, there I go, Jeff. That was my first real solid target. I've had one more, which was I dug down over a foot and turned out to be the bottom of a pop can. So anyway, on to the next one. Alright, it's been a while since we've had a decent target, but it looks like we've got another one there. Looks like 303 case. There you go. Getting a few finds out here. Right, on to the next one. Well, that's different. Looks like I got part of a stainless steel knife blade. You can look at that, you can see it's tapered. It has got some writing on there. I can just see stainless and Switzerland. Alright, we'll clean it up when I get home, see what it says on there. Well, different, isn't it? Okay, moving on. Right, out of that hole there. First fishing weight. Woo! It's all battered, isn't it? Right, going in a scrap pot that one. Right, moving on. Next find, just found a coin down there. Oh, in that hole there, 5p. Right, first coin. Right, moving on. Right, looks like we've got another bullet casing come out of that hole there. Another 303. I've got to dig that one, if you can see it down there. Look at that, just there. Out of the Enfield, lay on the surface. Right, moving on. We've got another fishing weight come out of that hole there. Oh, well, no aeroplane yet, but at least we got some scrap for the lead pot. Moving on, dug that hole. Just found a coin, smacked it with a spade. I don't know what it is, but the head is facing right. I see it's so thin, look how thin that is. It's got to be another one. Have a look at that when we get home. I've actually started finding stuff. I just found out on the Garrett, I should have checked it before I started, the actual coil plug. And the collar had come undone, the plug was hanging out, walking along, and the coil's not plugged in. We're not finding anything. Right, let's hope we find something now. Moving on. Right, out of that hole there, just got a little pistol ball. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, I see Jeff found a load of them, but my first one. Now I've got the coil connected, it's working better. I'm a silly arse, aren't I? Right, moving on. That's different. Look, found another knife blade. Oh, well. Oh, as Aquachigger would say, I wonder if it's a murder blade. Oh, there you go. Probably dropped by a fisherman. Right, there we go. Moving on. Another day for fishing weights. Right, we won't be here much longer. I'm almost back to where my car's parked, so if I don't find anything else, I'll see you on the roundup. If I do find anything else, I'll be back. Good evening everyone, welcome to my roundup. Not a great deal to show you today. It's my first time back after I had an operation on my hand. We found a few bits and pieces. There's 20mm Cannon shell. I thought on the video I put it down as a 50. It's not, it's a 20 caliber. It's a 20mm, not a 50 caliber. So it's British. It could have come from a Spitfire or from local anti-aircraft guns. There's a couple of knife blades there, and that one's, if you can see, I don't suppose it will show up on there. It says on there it's made in Switzerland. Can't quite make it. Something Torinox. Can't read the rest of it. It just says Switzerland. So you can see it was a knife blade from the shape of it. But I don't think there's anything to do with this one because it's a different size. It was 3 fishing weights, 1 little pistol ball, 3 303s, 5p, and that one is a George III halfpenny. No date on it. It's worn so thin that you can see on the edge there how thin it is. But Jeff gave me, or Geoff Beeping Mad gave me some of his parts to clean up, and I've taken them to the museum, and as you can see that was one of his big lumps of crud. That turns out to be a fuse from 2-inch mortar. This piece, I haven't ID'd it yet, but it is definitely aircraft. I don't suppose it will show there, but you can see where my thumb is there. It says TW9, which is factory inspection mark. It also has one tiny little one inside there, so it's definitely aircraft. More than likely came from the Lancaster. So we will get an idea on that eventually. Another one of Jeff's pieces of crud, that is the firing pin holder out of a British incendiary bomb, and rather bent, but that was also out of the Lancaster. When she crashed, she was carrying, I think it was 2 2,000-pound bombs and a full payload of incendiaries. He did find a 2-inch smoke mortar. I did take it to the museum. I have cleaned it, and silly me, forgot it, left it in the museum. I did bring back the tail fin that he found, which has still got a bit of brass on there from where it screws on to the back of the mortar. There's a little bit of the cap just there. That's where the Ely 20 gauge cartridge goes, and you can see the holes in the side. The cartridge had holes in it as well, so when the cartridge went bang, the gases expand, shoot out of those holes, and that's what forces the mortar bomb to fly out the tube. So that's that. He had some musket balls. They're all the same size. Most of them look as though they've been fired. He had one 303 there. That one is an Enfield. That's knocking on a bit. I think this is 1800 and something. This was an unusual find he had. I've cleaned it up. It's a big copper nail with if that's aluminium or steel. I'll have to get a magnet and check it. But clean that up in the sandblaster. And he had this little bit of chrome, and it turns out it's the fuel tap from a Seagull outboard. You can see a little slot there. That's where the screw would have went through the other part of the tap to stop this from falling out, and it's still, would you believe, still got the cork on it. I don't know if you can see, you can't see it on there, but it's still got pull on it. Anyway, this piece here he found, he thought was aircraft, but it's not. They didn't have stainless steel bolts like that, which is a Allen key. If they had, it would have had holes in it for lock wire, because every bolt was lock wired. So what that is, say the only thing we can think is it's possibly come off of an outboard engine of some sort. And he had a 303 cartridge case. This was on another hunt he did. I've cleaned it all up for him now. we've identified that. I'll put some pictures of a Stromberg carburetor on. This either came from Mustang, P38 Lightning, also I think the B-17, possibly the Liberator, and some of the other American aircraft had the Stromberg carburetor on. It has got a serial number on it. I don't expect it to show up on there, but it's there. It's upside down, but it's there. But have identified it in the museum. As you can see, if you look at the nut, you can see the little holes in where it would have been lock wired. But, I'll put the photographs from the museum up on this video when I've done it. Anyway, I say it was only a short hunt. I was trying out Jeff's AT Pro. Had a bit of problems with it when the coil came unplugged. I didn't notice it, and I'm wondering why I won't find anything. And I started finding stuff after I put the coil back together. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up and comment, and I'll also put a link in the bottom of this to the Wings Museum where all the parts go to. Alright then, goodbye for now, and we'll catch you on the next one.